Okay, so now we're going to talk about another group of organic molecules called alcohols. So these are derivatives of hydrocarbons where they have a hydroxyl or OH functional group attached to it or had to replace the hydrogen atom. They don't behave like bases with a hydroxyl group like we see in sodium hydroxide or potassium hydroxide because, right, those are ionic compounds. Alcohols are actually covalently bonded to a carbon. So here's an example of an alcohol, ethanol, that's formed with glucose with yeast, where we have this OH group that is covalently attached to a carbon. So when we're naming alcohols, it comes from the hydrocarbon it was derived from. And the final E in the hydrocarbon name would be replaced with OL for alcohol. We also number the carbon atoms that the alcohol is attached to. So same thing, right? We have our chain. So this is 2 carbons, so it's ethane. But we have 2 hydroxyl groups coming off of each carbon at the 1 and 2 position. So it's 1,2-ethane diol. Here, similarly, 3. So we have 1,2,3 propane triol. So again, don't obsess over the naming. I just want you to have seen these names before. So ethers is the next group we're going to talk about. They contain the functional group oxygen, but instead of that hydrogen, oxygen is connected to another carbon. So it's like sandwiched between 2 carbons, and this is what makes it an ether. So with naming ethers, there's 2 different naming systems. We have the IUPAC naming system where the oxygen atom and the smaller carbon branch are named as an alkoxy substituent. See what that means in an example. And the remainder of the molecule as the base chain as we do in alkanes. So the remainder of the molecule is named as the base chain in the same way we do with alkanes. The common naming system, each branch is connected to the oxygen and that's named separately, followed by the word ether. Here's an example. This molecule, if we name it according to the IUPAC naming system, we would name it methoxy. So the methoxy is the oxygen and this methyl group here, methoxy. And then these 2 groups here are ethane, right? So the methoxy group is coming off of this carbon. These 2 carbons base or parent name is ethane. The same molecule, if we named it according to the common naming system, is going to be where, right, every branch connected to the oxygen is named separately. So this branch over here is a methyl. This branch over here is an ethyl. So we go in alphabetical order, ethyl, methyl, and then we put ether at the end. All right, see you in the next one.